Hey everyone, and welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be checking out Maono's latest PD300X microphone, which is a pretty cool USB-C and XLR microphone that is compatible with both computers and also USB-C devices such as your iPhone or iPad. Inside the box we've got a little accessories pouch as well as the microphone, and taking a first look at the microphone, I really do love its sleek and simple design. It's got a built-in shock mount which is very cool to absorb any vibrations, and also it comes with this XLR and USB-C connection on the back, as well as a headphone port for monitoring. On the front there's a dial which can control the microphone gain, headphone volume and also monitor mix, and also the pop filter can easily be removed to reveal the microphone, but I would definitely recommend you leave that pop filter on there to remove any plosives. Inside the accessories pouch, it's quite simple with this one. What's included is this USB-C cable, which honestly I really do love it how it has USB-C to C but also a C to A adapter built in, and this little screw mount which we can attach to something like a microphone arm. Installation process is also really simple. You simply screw it onto any microphone stand that you've got. I would recommend something like the Rode PSA-1. I really do love this microphone arm. It's probably been like my microphone arm for the last 10 or so years, and once it's installed on the arm, I'm going to opt in for connecting it by USB-C for that simple and easy connection with my PC. And yeah, once we've got that connected up, we can go ahead and start arranging the microphone. The shock mount allows for a little bit more precise and better arrangement of where you want it placed, and on the front we've got both the aforementioned volume knob and mute buttons. Clicking it in just changes which volume you're controlling, either headphone, monitor mix or anything else. Alright, and welcome to the desktop here. Right now I'm recording with the Insta360 II-C, and we are here in Audacity, and I'm just going to go ahead and start the audio setup by opening up Audacity, our audio recording program, going to the audio setup and checking that our recording device is the microphone, which is the Maono. So I'd say let's just go ahead and start recording. And as you can see, I'm already starting recording now. I'm just going to get the microphone a little bit closer to me, and you can already see, whoa, that is way too loud. So let's use the built-in dial on the front to turn that down a little bit. And yeah, as you can see, I've just turned down the volume like that. We've also got a mute switch on the front. We're back live and broadcasting back with the Maono microphone. And yeah, you can let me know in the comments below what you think of the audio quality. I'm going to do a few tests such as gaming, keyboard noise and so on. So let's get right into the game and try out how the microphone does with that. Alright, and now we are going to test some gaming with the Maono microphone. As you can see, I've got it set up right in front of me. I've got my mechanical keyboard here, which is the Logitech. Let's just go ahead and start recording in OBS. And as you can see, the microphone is way too quiet right now, so let me just increase the volume here by turning that knob. So by turning the knob on the front, we can really fine tune how loud or quiet we want it to be. I think the waveform right now is looking pretty good, so let's get back into the game, start doing some more gameplay. So clicking here around and gaming a little bit here in Minecraft. Yeah, we can just get a little bit of a feeling of how the audio gets picked up. So smashing the WASD buttons again, and you can imagine how that would sound on stream. For example, you've got some intense keyboard smashing and mouse activity going on, and yeah, you can imagine how that will sound with a lot of mouse clicks. Let me just get the mouse closer to you so you can hear how that sounds. So we've got some very close up mic and mouse sounds. Bring the mouse further away again, and talking over it, can see how it cancels that out. Same with the keyboard. And if I'm talking over and smashing the WSID, yeah, you can get a little bit of a feeling how that sounds. So with that, I'd say let's conclude our Minecraft test and get back to testing the rest of the microphone. Alright, and there we would have it. This would be my test of the Maono PD300X microphone, and overall I've been listening back to the footage comparing how the audio sounds compared to the Rode microphone that I've got on my camera, and I am honestly thoroughly impressed with how nice this microphone sounds. Overall, I really do love its USB-C connection, and also it's got the option for XLR connectivity if you do want to bring it to that bit more professional notch. For example, if you've got something like an Go XLR audio interface or mixing desk, you can just easily hook this guy up and there'll be no problem. Or use it in a very simple and nice way with the USB-C connection like I've got it right now, which honestly, I really do love it for that. Overall, the audio, I think it sounds great. I've been listening to it with my SteelSeries headphones, and yeah, I have no complaints. I think straight out of the microphone, audio sounds crisp, clear. It's got enough bass where it sounds punchy, but not too overly bassy. For example, to some other microphones I've tested in the past. And overall, if you're looking for a nice budget-friendly, studio quality, podcasty vibe microphone that also looks visually quite nice and clean, a little bit similar to something like the Shure SM7B. I'm sure it looks quite similar to that, especially with this pop filter on it that you can just remove. I think overall, definitely a good choice. Do check it out, link will be in the description below. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope to see you in the next one, and bye for now.